Hello friends, I hope everybody's doing good. Okay, so in my search to find another Gravely project for me, um, I was looking through the marketplace and I found two Gravely Model LIs that appear to be 1957. I have to look at another serial number chart because that looked a little screwy to me, but pretty sure they're 1957s. So it was about a month and a half ago. I was searching through the marketplace, and I found the ad, which was right in town here. So the guy had, like I said, two Gravely Model LIs, two brush hogs, and as we were talking back and forth, he said he had some other parts he was going to give me. He was asking $500 for everything, so I made him an offer of $300, and then we settled on $350. I thought, okay, for another $50. The problem was picking him up. He didn't have time, so yesterday we finally made the time. So my friend Rich, it's Richard Applegate. He has a channel as well. I'll leave a link to his channel. He picked up a 1930 Model A Ford that he's working on right now. So some of you guys that like car videos, you could check him out. So he was nice enough to take me to go pick him up. And that's about it. I guess we'll go outside and see what we ended up with here. The one tractor looks pretty much complete. The second tractor, it's missing a carburetor, but he gave me a new carburetor and some other parts, like I said, which we'll go out and take a look at. The second tractor I'm not too crazy about because the spark plug's not in it. He did keep it in his garage, so it was sheltered. So I don't think there'll be any problems with that, but who knows. I guess that's about it. We'll go out and check out and see what we got. I'll set up outside. I'll put everything, all the extras on the table. You also gave me a few extra attachments which were not listed, and I'll explain everything about that once we get outside. Okay, so I guess I'll see you guys outside. Looks like my overhead lights are flickering a little. I don't know why, but alright, see you outside. Okay, so some of you know I'm having problems with my eyes. I'm still getting injections done, and I'm going to have to get cataract surgery soon. That's why I asked Rich if he could drive my truck in the trailer to go pick up the Gravely stuff here. Yeah, the trailer did pretty good. That fix I did held up pretty good. We got a lot of weight on here. I'll show you why. Okay, so we have the one brush hog here. It does have a blade on it, and it does spin pretty free. I didn't check the oil in the gearbox yet. And then we have the other one, the other brush hog there with no blade. That does spin freely too, which I'm glad about. Okay, so in the midst of loading the trailer here, the guy asked me if I wanted snow plows. He had 3 of them here. Oh, by the way, the plow mounts, he's got the plow mounts are on the tractors, so there's 2 plow mounts. I said, yeah, how much more would you want for the plows? So he's got 3 plows here he gave me. He said, $50. So it cost an extra $50, and we got some snow blades. Now my friend Rich, I sold him the 1962 Gravely that we fixed up here. I don't know, 2 years ago or whatever. I think he bought him last year or a year and a half ago. And I offered to just give him a snow plow. I'll give him the best plow out of the 3 here, and I'll give him one of the plow mounts. And the blade, the wear bar, which is on the other side, is in really good shape. So I'm just going to give that to him. As a matter of fact, he had the $50 for the plow, so we'll have to work something out with that. I don't know. He said, don't worry about it. You're giving me the plow, whatever. But, okay, so here's the 2 tractors that we ended up with here. I don't know, maybe one of you Cravely guys there, we know it's an LI, and here's the serial number on it. I come up with a 1957 on this one. Alright, so on this one here, it seems to be all complete. It even has the old style ignition wire with no boot here. It has a Wyco magneto, oil bath, oil filter here, battery tray. It's going to need a lot of WD, penetrating oil. I mean, I can move the levers a little bit here, but they're tough to move. Big deal. Who cares about that? Let me see if I can get up on the trailer here without stumbling. This one has the carburetor on it. It has the throttle linkage and everything here. Carburetor's on here. The only thing missing, it probably had the sediment bowl. That's gone. But I do have extra parts, you know. This one, like I said, the spark plug's in it here. Starter clutch. The belt looks to be decent. I don't know if the starter works. The starter switch, the button is missing, but we do have an extra one. I have an extra new one. So what I'll do eventually is I'm gonna take the gas cap off, because I'm sure it's stuck on there pretty good. Yeah, it's stuck. I figured it would be. Yeah, I want to take a look down in the tank and see what condition the gas tank is here. Okay, so we'll move on to the other one here. I should have moved these around. This one here has a generator on it. The only problem is, I don't know what's wrong with the generator, but the cover here is gone. The electric starter is on there. See if I can tilt this up. It has the electric starter on here with the chain. Oh man, that's tight. It has this big belt that goes around here and to the generator. And up on top here, I guess this is the voltage regulator. I have no experience at all with a generator attachment on here. I don't know why on earth you'd really need one, but because once you start them up, and if you have a good battery on it, you just go ahead and I just charge my batteries once in a while. The carburetor's missing on this, like I said before. And another thing, like I said, I didn't like, no spark plug in there. It looks like a little debris got down in there. I'll suck it out with the vacuum cleaner or something. Magneto's here. It's another Wyco magneto, the ones I like. It's got a couple of battery cables here, but I have all that. This has the oil bath oil filter also on here. This one has a gauge on it, oil pressure gauge. I don't think this one does. No, it don't. What I'm going to do to begin with, I'm going to take some I'm going to take the spark plug out, maybe spray some WD in there, or if I'll pick up some Marvel mystery oil and let it do its mysteries in there. I'll put some in the cylinders. Cylinders are probably dry. He bought these tractors as projects to do, but he said he hasn't been able to get to them, and they just sat in his garage for like 2 years here. There isn't really much more to show you. I'm going to close the hoods. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to blow off the table here because it was frost this morning. And I'll put all the extra parts that he gave us, I'll put them on the table and we'll take a look and see exactly what we got here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so over here we have a carburetor that he said he rebuilt. I hope I didn't crush the gasket already here. Yeah, carburetor he rebuilt, an extra gasket here, and rebuild kit here with a lot of parts in it. I don't know how far he went rebuilding it. I guess this is a gauge here, measure the float. And then he's got one of these old this is for, like, I don't know if it was the beginning of the 50s or the 40s. Disconnects the air filter hose here, and then it has a flapper on here. I don't know what was in this box. Not really sure. Oh, does he have a starter switch in here? Yeah, he might. I buy these from Napa. They're like 20-something bucks. Oh, he is. Yeah, he's got a brand new one here. I don't know where he got this from. Okay, so the tractor that we're going to start on, it's all together there. It's going to need one. Cool. That's cool. Okay, so he gave me a set of tires. Brand new. Of all the years I've been playing around with these tractors, I never ever put brand new tires on one. Okay, so he gave me a couple extra shrouds here. This one's from at least the mid-50s, like the 56. My father's 56 has this. You can see how it's got the open, whatever you want to call it. And see how this is like slotted shroud. This is a slotted shroud. This has the bigger openings here. So this is like a mid-50s, early, it could be in the 40s, who knows. But this one here is probably 57, 58. I'm pretty sure the tractors we have the slotted. And then he gave me a brush hog guard here, which is pretty cool. I never seen one like this. These things are pretty expensive if you go to buy them, you know, but I never had one like this. So, I think that was all of what he gave me. Okay, so the plan with the tractor that's mostly together here that we're going to do, we're going to begin by making sure, well, first I want to make sure that we can turn the engine over okay. Like I said, I'll pull the spark plug out and throw some mystery oil in, or just 2-stroke mix or something in there. Whether this has spark or not, after I check the timing, make sure the timing's okay. To pull a magneto off, you don't have to play with the timing adjustment. So once the timing's set, it's set. What I'll do is I'll pull a magneto off, I'll take this cover off, I'll take the points out, clean the points up real good, put the points back in, re-gap them, because you're going to want to spark, you're going to want to have spark and fuel. We'll do that, and then I have to figure out, I do have some sediment bowls. I don't know which route I'm going to go with this yet. Whether I'm just going to put the, it's like a J-shaped fitting in there, and just use rubber hose. I don't know yet. We'll figure all that out as we go. The thing right now is we're going to have to get some nicer weather. Alright, so I told you that both of these tractors appear to be 1957. Okay, this one has the Gravely decal on it, just says Gravely. Oh yeah, it might, I don't know if it's because of the year. What's that say? Convertible, super convertible? My eyes are still bad. And then the front of the hood looks like that. And this one says GT on the front. So a lot of these tractors are just, have different parts. It doesn't necessarily have to be all 57, the tractor, because you can see the way I build them. I use parts off of whatever, to build these. All the parts are all interchangeable anyway, but that's about it. we're supposed to get some rain, so I'm going to situate everything here. So I'm going to cover the trailer. I'll just cover all this stuff. I have a big tarp. What I'm going to do is I'll take the trailer off and I'll use jack stands under here. I don't want to keep too much pressure on this tongue, because some of you that follow my channel know what I went through with this. The welder didn't come. I just bolted on angle iron here, and it held up good. We had a lot of weight on this, you know. I mean, I moved the tractors back to take some of the weight off last night when we got back. But, yeah. I think that's about it for today. And once we get started on here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do play-by-play. Everything. How to set the timing and pull a magneto and take the points out. Because since I did the 1973 Gravely, I think I have about 600 more subscribers since then. So maybe some of you will be curious to know step by step. So I'll just do the whole step by step thing again. And I want to thank all the new subscribers, viewers, all of you. I really appreciate it. I think I'm at about almost 970 subscribers. So I want to thank you all to join me. Some of you, you know, I know you just joined me for the Gravely stuff. You love the Gravely stuff. And, you know, some of the mower stuff we do here. Any of the small engine stuff, or we're playing around with the trailer, or whatever the case is. I want to thank you all. I like having you all, you guys, you know. You all seem like my family. It's like great. I love doing this YouTube stuff here. I don't know. I'm rambling on now, so I'm going to. I guess we'll end it here. I don't really have anything more to say. I think I have an old spark plug. It's got one of those jumbo plugs. I'll just stick into the head for now, but everything's going to be covered. Plus these hoods cover the engine pretty good anyway, but still moisture will get in there if it didn't already. And I don't know if any critters climbed in there into the spark plug hole. Not really sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the upcoming videos on these Gravely's. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Here's something I missed, but you guys, maybe some of you probably caught it. The exhaust manifold, the whole exhaust system's missing. But the good part about this is the two bolts, where it bolts on here, are in pretty good shape. So we don't have to worry about that. I have other exhaust manifolds and stuff. I got a whole exhaust system we could throw on here. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.